All right, so I'm into Chino. This is match 2 of 3v3 tournament, loyal tournament. It is Saturday, March 28th, 2020. We've got Team 1 in Tori, Challenger Marco, and Dennis versus Team 2, Ironic Virus, Axeric, and Maklak. I'm just going to leave it there. All right, so let's see if it lags. It's a little bit laggy. It's looking okay, though. Yeah, live comments are great. Alrighty, so let's look at the shipments and the teams. So we have France, Germany, and Russia versus Germany, Brits, and Ports. Germany, Brits, and Ports has a better potential. Um, let me jump into the chat real quick with them. I'm gonna go back to music real quick. 1 second.
Works for me. Can we have 2 minutes with him to discuss strategy? Cool, cool, cool. And sorry, Axeric, is it okay?
No problem.
Sorry, man. We can play some 3v3 tomorrow, maybe.
Okay, no problem.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I get that, but I mean, could have been anybody, Octavio, somebody. For it's fine. Like I don't even care anymore. But I honestly don't even care. But I've got like 50 message bullshit. And then MDG was kicked out of the clan, just to let you know. Well, Xanter did so. He was messaging both of us saying that he paid you off to get Ezad in there and all this bullshit. And then talking in the chat, like, just down talking.
Okay. I just realized that they could hear you on stream, but they couldn't hear me. So I will get that. Yeah, I'm gonna jump out. Sorry.
All good. Yep. See you.
Sorry about that, guys. I was not aware that y'all could hear me. All right. All right. So we have a replacement for Axeric. I'm gonna, or at least a sub for their team. I'm putting Octavio into their team, the same PR of 24. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. All right, just a moment, guys. I'm gonna mute the audio real quick so I can have a discussion. 1 second. All right, guys. I gave Team 2 the option to pick new civs if they so decide. Um, that they're kind of just figuring out if what civs they're going to want for each map really quickly. They're on the clock for 2 minutes though. So just want to let you guys know. We'll get into game very soon. Thanks for the raid, Ace. You're awesome, man. Thanks for the follow too. You guys are rock, man. I love this stream is doing so well. 120 viewers right now. It was higher a moment ago. Everyone rocks, man. You're doing great. Thanks for all the follows and everything. Alrighty, guys. talked with both teams. They're just replacing Brits with Japan. Both teams were fine with that, and we are going to get started. So the map, Mendocino. It's a pretty open map. It's a little bit wallable. A couple places to wall too, like cliffs and whatnot. Wait, what? Okay, all right. All right, civs are all picked. Mendocino. It's a pretty open map, a little bit wallable. Lots of hunts and mines. The natives are Zapotec and Mapuche. We have France, Germans, Russians versus Germans, Ottomans, Japan. Based on the two teams, it's pretty close in the ability to boom. Both civs can boom pretty well. We've got but both civs can boom pretty well. What's really interesting is Germany, Russia, and France all have team cards that affect cav, so I expect a good amount of cav coming out from them. They also affect, a lot of their team cards affect light infantry. So there could be a lot of light infantry, a lot of cav. Up against them we have Germany, Ottomans, and Japan. Germany, Ottomans, and Japan, they have really good Abus, as we know. Probably going to be Ashy for Octavio, and then, of course, maybe Ulans for Germany. We're into the game. As far as the map goes with fairness, it's pretty fair. There's 3 mines in the back for Team 1, and only 2 for Team 2. But they kind of have 3 hunts in the back, and Team 1 has 2 hunts, so I'm going to call that pretty close. It's not super disproportionate, not like the first rehost for Game 1, Match 1. As far as the layout, we have Germany on the flank, Japan as pocket, and we have Ottomans as flank for Team 2. Alright, I'm going to figure out what's the problem. One moment.
Are you ready?
Alright, looks like we're going to go. It looks like they're having a little bit of lag. Probably just a delay. I haven't seen it be super laggy yet. Yeah, it's probably just a bit of a delay. It's very aggravating. That's perhaps one reason why 3v3 tournaments in AoE 3 hasn't really been commonplace yet. But we're trying to work through it as best as we can. Let's see, so just to explain, we got Germans on one side for Team 2 and Ottomans on the opposite. We've got Japan in the middle. We have, for Team 1, we have Russia. Oops. Russia, French, and Challenger Marco. So Germany. Russia, France, and Germany. France and Germany both flanks. They can both go cav. And then we could very well see France going muskets or maybe even team early skirms, and see if what decks have been picked. We have Ottomans here. Lots of crate shipments, military shipments. Only 2 Abus cards. He opted for faster training Abus or artillery. It's an interesting choice, but that's what he has. Japan's already aging. He's got pretty generic 3v3 game. He does have the ability to go Outlaws or Yojimbo. That's an interesting card there. Got Germany. We've got the Subtle Wagons, lots of military shipments. Could be a good rush from him. It's doesn't look like he's going to want to go late very much. He doesn't have Germantown Farmers or more Settler Wagon cards. For comparison, we have Germany. This Challenger Marcos, Germany, has Germantown Farmers and then 3 Settler Wagon shipments. Not as many military shipments, but it's a little bit more, it's definitely more late game focused deck. More well-rounded though, in my opinion. We have Russia here. We have crate shipments and 13 Strelets, 5 Cossacks. Pretty standard deck. We have the French deck. Also pretty standard. Lots of military shipments for each team. We'll see how it goes. All right, so for the treasures, we've got Octavio got 60 wood. Everything else was just food. There's a 40 coin treasure and 40 XP treasure. We've got everyone's aging. Ottomans, of course, can be the first one to age. Japan aged pretty early for Japan. They're not able to age that quick usually, but he had 0 vills on it, so it's a pretty fast age up for Japan. We got Germany's aging roughly at the same time. Ironic virus aging slightly faster. Let's see if anybody got markets. Yeah, okay, so Tory got market. Ottomans went just a TP. The Germany, no market. So it's a market start from Germans on Challenger Marco and Tory. How's the game sound? Do you guys want me to turn the game sound up just a bit, or is it just good? Game sound good, guys? I'm going to leave it as is then. Alright, thanks. Thanks for the feedback, Victor. Alright, so we have a blockhouse coming up from Russia. Tory, French, has a stable. And we have yet to see what... Okay, so it's double stable and blockhouse. Thanks for the follow, 360. One second, guys. Alright, so we've got some fighting going on here. We've got Strelets, lots of Strelets coming out quickly. And then for Cav, got the Cav coming out. There's a lot of Cav out, and it's looking like it's Janissaries and Ashy, possibly Abus later for Team 2. There's a lot of Strelets out without Cav. They both went for market start. That's slowed them down a little bit. Got lots of shrines coming out from Japan. It's pretty, just keeping that going on. The Strelets can deal with double heavy infantry probably, but they can't let that blockhouse die. He sent 13 Strelets already, so it's going to be hard to get enough out. He's probably going to need to get another blockhouse up. Yeah, he is doing so, yeah. Got the raids coming in from both Cav players, trying to keep give them an advantage. Gonna catch a Vil here. Yeah. Look back at the fight. This blockhouse is going to go down. I got another batch of Strelets out just in time. That was pretty good. Cav raid still coming in. There's a The economic population is still a little bit advantageous for team 1, and then the military population is definitely better for team 2 at the moment. This can be reflected on the map. We got a second blockhouse coming up from Dennis, so he's going to try to get lots of starlights out. Cav raids are still doing some work. There's not a whole lot of Janissaries and Ashies out right now, not on the front lines at least. I'm just trying to find vills with a Cav, but they're losing a lot of Cav on the raid, so it might not be worth it. Tori's CDB is gonna probably die. Yeah, it's dying here. Yeah, they're focusing so much on the raids and Cav going forward and raiding that they don't have much of a military to defend at home right here. The game sound, okay, you know what? Higher game sound, I can do that. One sec. Got that. I'm gonna leave it right here. Let me change the game sound. Alright, how's that game sound? Let me know how it goes in chat. Turn it up just a little bit. If it's too loud, I will turn it down. When a big battle comes in, there's a whole lot of sound going on. The good thing that the Cav has done is it's kept a lot of the villagers idled. Got Janissaries and we got Janissaries and Minutemen taking down TP over here. Got a market coming up for Japan. Economic population is still better for Team 1, but Team 2 has the map control, or at least more military on the field. The raids are coming in though. It's at least keeping them. They just killed a villager off, so they're kind of sacrificing a good amount of military, more than they're probably comfortable with, but they're sacrificing a lot of military for raids. Everyone's still age 2. Looks like Russia might be aging up really soon. He's got 700 food in the bank. There's a lot of Ulans coming out from Challenger Marco. See how this is going. So, yeah, got 2 TPs out for Maclac now, for green, and 1 TP out for Team 1. They're just trying really hard to raid and keep them, the villagers idled, and they've killed some vills. Okay, yeah, they've killed some vills, but not a huge amount. Let's look at the units lost. You can look at that. Units lost. So we've got 2 villagers from Dennis and 1 from Tori, and then we have we have 5 from Octavio from Japan, and only 1 and 2 from Maclac and Ironic. Go back to shipments sent. Looks like the Cav raids are being able to outswarm the Germany's defense of them for now. Got a raid or attack coming in from Ottomans here. He opted to go Janissaries. Doesn't have much Abus. That's probably a good choice versus so much Cav. But we'll see. Economic units and pop bar. I am a little bit new to the UI, but I mean, this tells you a little bit. This tells you how many economic units were lost. So, yeah, we're gonna go back to shipment sent. See if anything interesting was sent. The Russian TC or German TC is finally down. All the raids have been killed off. This is definitely hurting for Germany, but he was able to skate with most of his vills. He lost 4 vills. That's not terrible. He had already he hadn't lost too much more. Okay. Click on the UI on top that shows military pop and eco pop. Right here. All right. Well, okay, there we go. Is that what you want? The economic population is pretty close, but the military out for Team 2 is just a whole lot more. They're taking this fight here, and this isn't a fight you want to be taking. Not with like 10 muskets and 10 strelets versus this large fight. Got some cannons coming out from them though. Yeah, Blizzard. Sorry about that. I appreciate you for letting me know that. All right. Does anybody know? I try to fix it, and I want to make sure that donations are working. If anybody has been able to not been able to donate, and they're trying to, let me know, and I will try to make that work. All right. So we have Japan has a lot of ASHI out. Let's look at units, military units. We've got, looks like Challenger Marco doesn't have any out right now. He's probably, where's his Explorer? I don't see his Explorer on the map, but he's trying to get a TC out. Yeah, here it is right here. It's down right now. It could revive it if someone went close. A lot of the house is going down. Even if he got the TC out, it'd be hard to get enough villagers. Oh, cannon's going down. Oh, that hurts. Cannons are really, really game-changing. Villagers coming down too. Yeah. They have 4 TPs on Team 2 side. They definitely have the advantage at this point. Large ASHI force coming in from the right. Yeah, Tori has some units to defend, but it's probably not enough. On the left here, there's a good Strelet mass. They could defend this. They've got to kill the Ulans. See what happens with the ASHI. Yeah, lots of idle villagers. The Hunts. Team 2 is just kind of suffocating Team 1 at the moment. They just have a lot more map control. Losing all they tried to raid hard, and they lost a lot of cav in the process. And the result of that is that they were not able to they weren't able to have a large enough military to defeat it when they pushed back. Let's see if this ASHI is probably going to get caught out though. So he doesn't lose too many villas. That could be really good for Team 1. Yeah. ASHI are all in hand combat. That's good versus these units, but it's just not enough units to fight this, I don't think. Got some more scrims popping out and cannons too. Yeah, that army's going to be wiped. Okay. Let's take a look here. Strelets coming in for the Janissaries. For ages, everyone's age 3. Japan just started aging to 4. We'll see what he does with that. He started aging with the with the Daimyo Wonder, it looks like. So he aged a 2 with Teshugo, 3 with Golden Pavilion, and a 4 with the Daimyo Wonder. Economic unit population is a little bit better for Team 2. For Team 1, Team 1 actually has the larger military at the moment, but they're still a little bit more on the defensive right now. Got the Janissaries trying to run and the villagers. There's very few hunts left on around Maklak's side. He does have a TC going up here. The villagers over there should be fairly safe. Looks like all the raids were finally cleaned up. Ashy raid, if you will. Let's see. Got a little fight going on here. Oh, the Strelets are definitely caught out. That's a fight that they might have been able to win if they had microed better. But all of the Strelets go down right away. Yeah, Spahi and Abe is coming in. That's a big fight that they lost 2v3. It's not something they should have taken, really. Got lots of once again we have double light infantry and ranged cav coming out though. It's a pretty good combination as we saw in game 1 of match 1. It's somewhat hard to counter versus a lot of unit compositions. The spy here are really good though, but they're kind of engaging without the rest of their military units. War wagons cleaning it up. We have Japan in age 4, everyone else is in age 3, so that's the Japan eco coming through. Yeah, double light infantry just cleaned that up. Double light infantry ranged cav. Let's check this. We've got some raids coming in on the left-hand side. The Ulans coming in. The war wagons have to be microed on the Ulans pretty well. Double light infantry is good, but you need good micro from your ranged cav. Yeah, you just shot. Yeah, that was pretty good micro. 2 Ulans in 1 volley. Got Black Riders here though. That's huge. They need more light infantry out though. Looks like he has plenty of blockhouses. Team 1's running out of hunts and mines though. They're going to be forced to go to mills very soon here. The flaming arrows from Team 2 is putting a number on them though. Manchu out from Ottomans. It's a very close fight. Looks like Team 1 has the advantage, but then Team 2 is also running around with some Manchu trying to find some vills. Has anyone gone to mills yet? Don't see any, but they're going to have to. Yeah, I got a raid coming over here. So they're pushing back right here in the middle. It does mean that they will have some more hunts, at least 1 more hunt under control, kind of 2 hunts. They lost all those vills. That's 5 vills down, I believe. Manchu coming in, but they're going against war wagons, and Manchu they're pretty similar, but the war wagons definitely have the edge there, so it's not something you'd want to deal with right there. And he runs away. Still has 6 left, so it's not the end of the world. Keeps on losing vills over here. It's a lot of vills going down. Yeah, he's getting raided at the same time though. Oprichniks do a whole lot. It's very far from the TC. All those villas should go down. Ulan's coming on them though. Go back to this raid over here. The goons will come in and that should be mopped up. Oprichniks running. Let's see. Anything else to note? Ulans are just running away. Don't have a huge force here. Let's go. The military unit population is pretty the same. The Team 2 has a better eco. Let's see what they do with it though. Ottomans is aging to 4. You should get factories out pretty quick. The Oprichniks are killing some villas here. That's really good for them. Made the most of what he could at that point. Got some more Oprichniks coming in. Lots of Oprichnik raiding. Yeah, and the rest of those go down. Got double light infantry here. Ranged cab behind. Question to chat. Because I'm pretty new to the UI, I'm trying really hard. How do you check if the stagecoach is in or not? Okay, that's the GG. That was a great game, guys. All right, so Team 2 takes the win there. We'll make it 1-0. Let's see. Team names for Octavio. Let's see. It is Team Supreme. Look at the stats for that game. We've got military units killed 151 from Germany, 150 from Ottomans, 116 from Japan. Other team is fairly lower. Experience-wise, yeah, combat XP, it's pretty good. Germany and Ottomans were able to make it work though. For the timeline, we've got resources gathered. Ottomans was gaining resources a lot at a faster rate than everyone else at the end there. Military unit population early on, yeah, lots of strelets out. They got cleaned up though. The Tory and Challenger Marco didn't have a whole lot out early. Let's look at the villager population. Yeah, Maclac was stuck, I guess, at 18 vills. Maybe he was housed or something. Must have been housed. Otherwise, pretty normal stuff. Yeah.